Interviews. The dreaded interviews. Okay, so Cambridge interviews around 75% of their applicants, and Oxford interviews around half. So Cambridge and Oxford, for all subjects, you will be interviewed. Medicine, I think vet med everywhere in dentistry will also be interviewed, but most universities don't interview. Increasingly, as I say, other top-ranked universities are starting to interview, like Comsky at Imperial. So that is a trend for sure, but not all of the universities, depending on your course that you're applying for, will be interviewing you. So again, that's a question of just looking on the websites, swatting up, finding out the information. Okay. Interviews generally focus on academic matters such as analysing a text or solving an equation. The tutors want to see how you think, not what you know. So this is generally something that's repeated. This advice or this sort of information is something that you'll find repeated on a lot of websites. It's wanting to analyze your thinking or assess how you think, not just the content of what you know. So I think that may include involve you having to explain a problem that you've never seen before, analyze a text, it says here, that you've never seen before. That's relevant, but you'll also have to talk about what's on your personal statement. So it's important before interviews at any universities, in any situation, to know your personal statement incredibly well, because that's the one thing that you can control, because you can't control what text they're going to ask you. I walked into my Cambridge interview and I had something shoved at me. I was allowed to choose between two texts, but I had some poetry shoved at me that I'd never seen before, and I had to analyse that. So that I obviously couldn't control, except for practicing, what to look for in a text. What I could control is knowing about my personal statement. So that's really crucial.